Oh, yes. Gives a false or misleading statement about a material fact. Yes. That's similar to those dissolutions of marriage and the allegation of domestic violence and child abuse. Yeah. Material fact in this information or causes Clallam County, yes, someone else to do so, ouch, uh, commits a crime and may be sent to prison. Now, I'm going to ask that you get prosecuted so that you can go to prison. Mhm. Now, this is a fair official verification Social Security number. Please sign it right away and keep it in a safe place. Improper use of this card or number by anyone is punishable by fine, imprisonment, or both. Now, when I find out any person has used any Social Security number that I provided on my drives, yes, because I will, I will have you prosecuted for the amount of fine and imprisonment available. Now, if you find a card that isn't yours, please return it to the Social Security Administration. Yeah. Now, this is a number that has been assigned to me for my whole life. Yes. And considering what I do know about Rotary and the obligations that I've had as a host father, yes, as well as being an exchange student in Denmark, yeah, there's what's known as child's insurance benefit. Did anybody apply to Social Security for Benjamin to have any Social Security benefits? Did Jessica apply to Social Security? Yes, while not being a resident of the state of Washington because her mother abducted her from Guam. Is there the possibility that the issuance of either the dissolution of marriage when I was arrested or the protection order when I wasn't a resident? Yes. Or the reissuance by minute order? Yes. Did Jessica Lee Hodges, the daughter that I was the father of for 10 years, did she apply for Social Security? Well, why don't you get me all the documentation that was provided to Social Security where there could be a material fact that is misleading or false? Oh. Now, information about the worker's children. Now, let's see here. Are you a natural or adopted parent to the person from whom you are filing? Yes. Now, Mike should be in prison and I should be adopting Legina? Yes. Name of the child. Has any child under three ever been married? Mhm. Name of a child, name of worker, so on and so forth. Name of a child who expects to earn over the exempt amount this year. Now, since I know that if I went to Social Security right now, yeah, they would probably say, well, I'm sorry. Oh, there was a dissolution of marriage issued. And I said, well, I didn't get any notice. And they'd say, well, you're crazy. And there is a protection order against you, but she didn't sign it. Isn't that right, Judge Landis? Yes. In fact, I could take a copy of it, couldn't I, Phyllis? And I could show you the forgeries of the ex-officio Superior Court clerk. But they're not law enforcement. No, they're not forensic handwriting experts. It is not their job to tell the judge how to do your job. Now, I'm going to want these material facts that are misleading, that is causing an immense amount of pain and suffering to those that I am going to sue and have imprisoned because I want to have you prosecuted, yes, for violating my rights, the rights of my sons, and just for those that thought I was going to put my sons in prison, yeah. Benjamin's only about 8 years old. He might be nine. He might be seven. I don't really know. And you can't go to prison when you're that age. And Maximilian's not quite 14. You can go to prison at 14. Yeah. Well, I was just kidding, okay? For all of you that thought I was serious, they are not going to prison.